Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Back at the 850 95 model with the random no start issue with no codes. I think the relay's getting old. So I got some wire here, 16 gauge, and some connectors here that I could make jumpers out of. So I'm going to go ahead and make a jump wire for the relay position. There's the part number for the jump wire ends. And I got 16 gauge wire. Got this stuff from Napa. Looks like it's about 4 inches long. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the fuel pump relay slot. Got that installed and the car is running. Move on to the next plan of action. Alright, trying to finish up the warranty work on this vehicle. It stalled on them a couple of times, so I made a jump wire for them to put in the fuel pump relay slot. Part of troubleshooting in case that happens again. And the door check strap that I put on here, used from the other vehicle, is in bad shape, so I'm going to replace that with another one from the junkyard that appears to be in good shape. So let me go ahead, pull this door panel, and also this door is not locking and unlocking with the others, so possibly it became unplugged. So I'm going to pull this door panel off, replace that door check strap, check that latch, put that stuff back together real quick. The door check strap was actually broken, replaced it. The door latch had actually come apart and the motor fell out of it, so I replaced it. I replaced the shifter. I left a jump wire for the fuel pump relay, and I just need to come back and get those brakes. Other than that, it's good to go. And I also left the spare tire because I had it. I'm going to show you how to program a garage remote. As you can see, this one has a picture of a genie on it. My sister's been using this. It's starting to act intermittent. So she went to Home Depot and got this remote here. It also has the image icon of the genie on it. And that is the brand that she has up there. It's a Genie Pro garage door opener. Okay, as it is right now, I push this button and it does work because I already programmed it. But I do want to show you how this programming works. Garage door openers have thousands and thousands of remote codes. Some of your older ones have like 10,000 remote codes. Some of your new ones have about 100,000 remote codes. At any rate, what you want to do is set the garage door opener up to receive a signal from your hand remotes, and then you press your hand remotes and it'll program the remotes onto the opener. So you look on the front side and the back side and you look for a reset button, which is there, and it also has a light there, and this light will kind of block you from seeing what's actually going on. So I'm going to unscrew this light bulb so we can watch that LED and make sure it's in the receive mode. Now I have the light bulb out and you can see the flickering in that LED back there. I don't know if it's flickering because it's looking for a receiver or not, but well, it doesn't look like it's flickering now. Maybe I was pushing some button on the remote. Next thing you want to do is push and hold the button in for 3 to 5 seconds. When you let it go, that light there should be flashing or doing something along that lines. While it's lit, you want to push your primary remote. The light may do something different. Then you push each secondary remote to program them in. So let me go ahead and begin. I push the button on the opener, hold it a few seconds. When it starts flashing, that means it's ready to receive. So I push the remote here, and let's see what happens on the flashing. It's solid, now I want to push whatever additional remotes I have. Now it's flashing again. Okay, now I can hit a button on here to make this thing stop receiving the signal, which it no longer has a light lit. So now both of these remotes should work on this garage door opener. I push the new opener and it is opening the garage door. I push the secondary opener and it stopped the garage door from opening. So I push the secondary opener and it should close the garage door, which it was intermittent, which it still is, so it's not working. And I could lower the garage door with the new opener. Something's going on with the secondary opener. Like I said, it's intermittent. Now it's got a light lit on it. So I'm going to try to program it first and then the new opener. So I hold the button in for a few seconds till it's flashing. I push the opener. Now it's solid. Now I push the other opener. Now it's flashing fast. Now I open the garage door. Let me see if this opener will stop it. This opener's not working right. We only have one opener working. The other one's not working right. But our goal's met. We programmed this opener. But if you have more than one, you want to push the primary button on them while that light is still lit, and it'll program however many remotes you have at the time. The guy that put my turbo and stuff in was going to check my exhaust and fix any problems there was with it. I went by the shop, nobody was there. I'll go back by there in a few minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on ramps and see what I see going on with it, if there's any breaks in the welds on the pipe. And I'm also going to look for this oil leak down here on the front side. Yesterday I mentioned that the other wheels I had on here had rubbed my skirt in there. Well, I did some research and found a website that had all the Volvo wheel sizes and offsets. This car, these wheels, the Titans, are 7 inches wide, and they have a 43 millimeter offset. Well, the other wheels, the Tellys, have a 7.5 inch wide, and they have a 49 millimeter offset. Basically, by having that almost 1/4 inch offset difference and the tires being a 1/2 inch wider, it actually set the inside of my tire in a 1/2 inch. And because the clearance is so tight on these tires in the first place, that made those rub easier. So when I turned anywhere near lock, I got a rub. Now this vehicle is actually designed to have 205 45 17 tires, and these tires are 215 45 17, which means they're actually 10 centimeters wider, which threw another 5 centimeters to the inside. So I advise you, before you swap wheels on your vehicle, check their offset, check their size, so that you can make sure that they're not going to sit too far in on the car. So basically, anytime I install those wheels, those Tellys, I probably should actually install a 1/2 inch spacer on the wheel hub so that I can push those tires out the proper distance so that they don't rub inside my fender. Alright, I have 3 issues with my exhaust. One, that hanger brace is broken right there. That would probably pull my exhaust a little bit to the passenger side and center my tailpipe. I got an issue over here where this vacuum tube is broken close to my fuel filter. It's a vacuum tube up here somewhere right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the tube actually looks like one side is a different size than the other. Not sure if that'll matter on my fuel economy or not, but I do need to fix that brake. Looked like it might have shrunk, causing the brake. Any rate, another exhaust problem is at this weld here behind the cap, I have a leak on top of that, which is not a real big deal. But going up toward the front, the downpipe size and shape pushed the catalytic converter toward the passenger side, and when it fluctuates and bounces around, it scrapes on the heat shield over there that is not particularly secured the way it needs to be. So I'm going to shut it down, try to drill a hole in it and screw it a little bit closer to the passenger side. Maybe that'll stop some of that noise. I'm also going to try to get that bolt fixed up with the turbo, as I talked about before. As for my oil leak down by the crank, I can't find anything leaking, and it's now dry down there after cleaning it. So I'm not sure what it was leaking. If it starts again, I'll get back on it. But the oil cooler lines are dry. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.